it's me, Teneille. Probably aren't used to seeing me with my glasses, but long story short, one of my contacts ripped, so I had to go ahead and pull out the old glasses. So I'm not finna spend no extra money getting no contacts. So I wanted to give you guys an update as to me, my life, where I am now, what's been going on, how come I've been in my game. And it's been a lot going on, a lot of travel going on, a lot of things going on personally. So just wanted to go ahead, give you guys an update, let you know I'm still here, still kicking, still breathing. You know what typically happens with everybody, life happens. What I've been doing for 2019, let's see. I've been in a couple of visuals, music videos. I've also done a few modeling, photo shoots and whatnot. But for pretty much the most part of 2019, I've been really low-key. From the last video that I posted from my vlog where I was talking about the case of the downs. Sometimes you feel like you're having a bad day and you don't really know why. And sometimes you have to go through those bad days in order to really understand yourself. Understand that, hey, everything's not going to be perfect. Some days are just going to be ill, and you just have to get through it the best way that you can. That was back in March, around my daddy's birthday. It seems like at that point, things kind of got a little rough. I wish you could have stayed just a little while longer, Daddy. I'm not the type of person that's really vulnerable. I don't really like to talk too much about emotions and this and that. It just makes me a little nauseous. But I think starting in March, I had to come to terms that something was wrong. So, starting in March, I started to get this feeling of just not wanting to do anything. As far as creatively, for myself, I took a hit to my confidence, just wanted to curl up into myself and be by myself and just do nothing. So, a lot of people you talk to, you're still in the grieving process. You're still trying to get over the loss of your father. You have a lot of other stuff going on. Take some time. And I'm cool. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll just take some time. I'll just be low-key. But then it just got a little dark for a second. There was this one particular night. I had this dream where I was in my mom's basement. I dreamed that there was this being or this entity. He looked at me and I felt like I was looking into the eyes of a demon or just something very evil. As soon as I saw that, I immediately woke up. And I was just, oh my gosh. And once I woke up, I couldn't go back to sleep. I kept having these thoughts. Thoughts like, you're never going to be enough. Like, just really, really bad thoughts. Just basically blows to my confidence. And it was just like, I felt like it wasn't me. I felt like it was this other worldly experience where someone was in my ear telling me all these things. And I was just like, I was scared. I was trembling. I woke up in a cold sweat. I couldn't really go back to sleep for the rest of the night. I tried to keep myself awake. And then the next morning I woke up with all these red marks on my face. I'm not sure how or why that happened. I think the night before I was in my feelings because I was, sometimes you cry yourself to sleep. And my eyes, I guess they were a little puffy, but all over my face were like little red marks, as if somebody were pinching me or something like that. I don't know how that happened. Well, at that point, it started to just be this kind of blah with me. Get in the car after I get off of work, and I would cry myself from the time that I left work all the way home. I was like, what is wrong with me? Like, where are all these emotions coming from? Because I'm not an emotional person. I can't be emotional with myself, by myself, but never really around somebody. So I just would cry myself coming from work to home. And I think it all stems from my dad not being here. I feel that I wasn't able to make him proud just yet before he died. So now it's like, I have my mom, I have my family, I have my friends. Yes, of course, I'm thankful for all of that, but My daddy was a big part of my life. And I think I was going through a lot of emotions where I felt I let him down. It was a lot just trying to get myself from this really low point where I was sad all the time. No one else knew. I mean, maybe a few people, but never really knew the extent of it. Why I didn't want to do things, why I didn't want to put out more vlogs. The whole reason that I came up with this vlog was to honor my dad and to basically put out good energy, good vibes, positive things that I'm doing with my life. And I just want to make my mark. And that whole process of trying to get over the loss of my dad and grieving properly, it was just like I lost part of me in that process, if that makes sense. Throughout that entire period, some days are good, some days are bad. Trying to kick myself in the ass. It's like, get off your ass, do something, be productive, get creative, do this and do that. You have other people who are relying on you. Like, I felt like I had so much responsibility to other people. I didn't want to let anybody down because I never, I guess, really grasped the concept of just taking some time just to be by yourself, understand yourself, and understand what it is that makes you really tick, what makes you passionate, what makes you whole. It got to the point of comparisons on social media. This person's doing this, I'm not doing this. This person has that, I don't have that. So I distance myself from social media. I don't really post that much because it's draining. You see what everybody has and what you don't have, and it's just like, I need to take a step back because most of what everybody is putting out is what they choose to put out. No one puts out the bad and the ugly and the sad days. So this is me putting out the bad days, the sadness, the things that I went through. Anything would trigger it, a song or seeing something on TV, a commercial. So this was me going through something. This was my moment. This was the thing that I needed. When I say I needed, everybody has a story. Everybody has something that they go through in their life that they feel defines them. Do I feel like this defines me? I'm not sure yet. I'm still trying to figure it out. But I feel like it's been a turning point. Do I have all the motivation just yet to do what it is I need to do, be creative, and pursue my dreams? I'm getting there. I'm really getting there. Am I depressed? I don't know. I will say I've been sad. And I say all that to say, it's okay to be sad. It's okay to experience the feelings that you don't want to experience. Coming from someone like myself who doesn't really like to be vulnerable around people or to be vulnerable, period. It's necessary so that you can meet your other self that's not as perfect, your other self that is emotional, your other self that only you really know and can confront by yourself. So that's where I've been. I'm excited to see what happens next as I'm still getting through this sadness and just trying to focus on the things that make me happy. I'm excited to see what's going to happen for 2020. I don't really like setting New Year's resolutions because I want to be able to just take steps to be a better person, compare myself to myself and no one else. I had to set a goal, then that would be the goal. Just to authentically be myself, make better decisions, and finish what I started. So this is me trying to finish what I've started. I always want to be consistent and a person of my word. I'm going to try my hardest. I encourage you to do the same. If there's something that you're going through that no one else knows about, going through something where you feel like you don't see the end or the light at the end of the tunnel, it's there. Believe me, it's there. You just have to go through the darkness in order to find the light. And it's gonna suck, but it's so necessary. Please be on the lookout for more videos, more content from me. I'm not gonna put a time frame on anything just yet. I'm just gonna try and make this as organic as possible, because I feel like we all have a lot to learn from each other, especially women. It's easy to look at all of the good things and all the pretty outfits and the makeup and the hair and all this kind of stuff. Like, I just tie my hair up with a shoestring. Don't judge me if it looks kind of rough, but, sometimes we just need to be ourselves authentically, just us. Laugh, giggle, snort, fart, do whatever. It is really tiring to put on this front like everything's perfect. Case in point, me, it ain't. Not all the time. My goal is to bring more authentic content, to be positive, to do something a little different, because I'm not going to look all put together every single time. My legs are semi-shaved right now, so hopefully you can't see it too much through the camera. But if you've had any stories or anything that you've gone through personally that you feel like this was my turning point, this was my moment, I would love to hear about it and hear how you got through it. We need stories like this to help bring us together more. I appreciate y'all for watching. As always, be free.